Hey guys, Greg Moriatis here. Thank you for listening to this video. And if you find value, please hit the subscribe button below and the like button. It really helps me grow this channel. It makes me put out better video and better content for you. Today, we're going to talk about what's your inspiration. Hey guys, again, thank you for listening to this video. Today, we're going to talk about inspiration. What inspires you to be the person that you are? What inspires you to want to go from mediocrity to success? What makes you want to get up at the couch in the morning? What makes you want to start a fitness routine? What makes you want to be the best in business? What makes you want to start a business? What makes you want to eat better? What makes you want to sleep better? What makes you want to be a better person? What's that inspiration? What inspires you each and every day to do those actions to make you change from mediocrity to superiority? I'm going to tell you what mine is. Right? This gets a little bit personal for me, but in order for you to figure it out, I think you need to hear me say what mine is. Right? My number one inspiration is my family. I want to succeed for my family so I can make a positive influence on their lives, where they can see that anything is possible. Let's be realistic. A lot of people don't mind living a mediocre life. And that's fine. There is nothing absolutely wrong with being happy where you are. Quite frankly, that's awesome. If you're happy, be happy and go for it. But there has to be some kind of inspiration if you want to go from that level to this level. From that level to this level, there has to be inspiration. So my number one inspiration is my family. Because by me moving forward, by me climbing that ladder, shows my family that they could do the same. That there are no boundaries in life. Am I going to be a professional baseball player? No, I'm not built that way. But when you put your mind to certain things, you can achieve greatness in many different levels of your life. So number two, I grew up with an alcoholic father. And I think a lot of people listening to this probably have also. And when you grow up with an alcoholic father, there's a lot of emotional and social problems that creep up on you. And quite frankly, of what I've been through during my childhood, I don't want my family to go through. So my second inspiration is not following the path of my father, is being a better man than my father. Now, did he support our family? Yes, he absolutely did. And when he needed to, he did what he had to do. But unfortunately, his demons were hidden behind alcohol. He numbed them from alcohol. And unfortunately, alcoholism is a disease and he is unable to climb out of it. He was unable to climb out of it. So my first inspiration is my family. And my second inspiration is to not follow this path that my father followed. I don't want my kids to see what I saw as a kid. I want my kids and my family to be inspired more than I ever was. And now, guys, we're going to go to number three. If you see behind me, there's a shield back there. There's a shield. That shield has been in my Uncle Ali's basement for years. Until he sold his house. And I took that over. I played with that shield forever. It says it's from Spain. I have no idea. I really don't care. But Uncle Ali is my inspiration to keep moving forward every day. This man stormed the beach of Normandy during World War II in the army as an engineer. He didn't talk about what he did that much when he was in World War II. But I will tell you, one of the stories that he told me is that when they opened up the boat to go out on the beach, they had to be discharged in water that was way over their head. I don't know how much gear he had on. I have no idea. All I know is he told me that majority of the people in his regiment did not know how to swim. So he was born on the coast, the east coast of the United States. So he was able to swim. He was brought up swimming. So he grabbed the two of his superiors. One was a sergeant. I don't remember who the other person was. Grabbed them and waded them back to the beach, well, to the beach of Normandy, alive, which is just a miracle in itself. Could he have let them drown? Yes, he could have. But his bravery to grab these two warriors, these two soldiers, and bring them to the shore when all hell is breaking loose, that's a special kind of person. Uncle Ali made it back alive. He didn't talk about World War II that much. I got a little bit of stories from him. But this man is so strong. He's a true warrior. He's a true inspiration. He not only lost two of his children when he was fairly young. He was a young parent. He also lost his wife later on. And I would go and see Uncle Ali all the time when we put him in it was a elder facility, but he had his own apartment. And quite frankly, we talk about consistency. This man literally, food shop, bought the same stuff every week, ate the same stuff every morning. He had oatmeal with strawberries. His lunch always had chicken. His dinner was always something that was just fresh and good for you. He had diabetes. He would literally prick his finger multiple times a day, give himself injections of insulin without even a waiver, right into his stomach, right in front of you. He lost his one leg. His right leg was gone. He wore old prosthetics that was so heavy, I don't even know how he lugged them around. He had infections that caused him to have almost no toes left. But he never, ever, ever, ever once complained. Never once. I never heard him complain once. Not once. Think about that, guys. And we complain all the time. He was a true warrior. He was a true gentleman. I remember two other things about him that just show you what kind of a person he is, how strong he is, and why he's an inspiration to me. As he got older, it was hard for him to put on his leg. So there was many times that he fell on the floor. He would not call us. We would find out later on that he got hurt from one of the tenants in the area, not for hurt, but he'd be on the floor. So I'd run over there, and the first thing he would say to me, "What are you doing here? Why are you here? You don't need your help. You don't need my help. You're on the floor without your leg, and you're in your 90s. You need my help." But he wouldn't accept help. He never complained. He apologized for putting us out of his way. And honestly, the only other time to show you how strong he was, on his last day, which quite frankly, I think COVID got him. This is when COVID started coming, but nobody knew what it was, and they called it the flu for him. But he was in the hospital for a while before that. But when he was in the hospital, I visited him the day before he died, and the one thing that he told me is, "I don't think I have much left in me." He didn't complain. He didn't cry. He wasn't sad. He wasn't mad. It was just his time. This man was strong. And that's my inspiration. He inspires me. When I see that shield behind me, it inspires me to get off my butt and keep moving, to keep grinding, to keep being a better person, and stop complaining. Guys, in the comment section below, tell me who inspires you, what inspires you, or why you're inspired. And if you find value, please hit the subscribe button and like it. Really helps us grow this channel. But guys, what I really want you to do, and please, when I say guys, it's just what I say. Men, women, whatever you want to identify with. That's who I'm just, the world. Please, take the time and think. Think hard of what your inspiration is. It doesn't matter what your inspiration is, but what inspires you? What inspires you to be the best person you possibly can? What inspires you to go from mediocre to superior, to success? What makes you want to climb that ladder? What makes you want to be a better person? What makes you want to be you? Why you're in this life for? Guys, I want you to really think about that. Because when you find out what inspires you, wake up each day thinking about what inspires you, why it inspires you, and move forward to achieve greatness. Thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate you. Again, subscribe if you get some value out of this. Share it, like it, comment. I appreciate you. Find your inspiration. See you later.